Hey, good morning. This is Mayor Valensky with Driving Markets. I hope you're all well. Okay, so all the markets were up yesterday significantly. You had the Dow, the Nasdaq, the S&P were all up. The VIX, which is a volatility index, was slightly down. Bitcoin was up well above the 21,000, went to 21,700 yesterday, which was a significant jump. Also, the 10-year Treasury, the yield was slightly up, showing that investors were taking on more risk and selling the US Treasury. So all of that was a good sign for markets moving up. And as I stated yesterday, even though we are in a bear market, which is a market that goes down and is falling, there's still money to be made on markets jumping around, bouncing around, and therefore you can day trade and swing trade within that range of movement. For example, if you take Tesla, a $700 or $600 plus move yesterday. I am sure if you caught it within the range, you could make yourself 1 or 2%. So remember, when you're trading the range. Trade the range if you're a day trader or you're a swing trader, and you can catch the ups and you can catch the downs. So it's not all a matter of, it's a bear market, we're all going to slide down, there's going to be no bouncing around and that's it. It's not one straight line down. Markets move around, and that moving around allows you to trade and make money, whether it's on equities, whether it's on FX or Forex, or whether it's on cryptos, or whether it's on other options, whether other types of assets, commodities. You can make money. Let's look at Tesla. Tesla yesterday jumped 9%. I'm a big fan of Tesla and a big fan of Elon Musk. I think he's probably the best CEO globally. He's dynamic, he's quirky, he's different, he's erratic. He reminds me a bit like Donald Trump to a degree. But Elon Musk has the most fantastic operation. I still think the Twitter deal is going to go ahead, but I've got a feeling that he's going to pull out short term and get Twitter down at around about the $22 a share price and then buy it then, because of the present share price. He's got to lay out $44 billion, and I think based on the fact that he doesn't have the full numbers of what Twitter subscriptions are and the members are and the followers are, then I think that deal there's a risk that deal could be shelved temporarily until the price comes down. So I would say there's an outside chance that the Twitter deal will fall apart, and I would actually put money on it that it will fall apart, not because Elon Musk is not going to buy it eventually, but in the near term it looks like that deal could be off, in my opinion, and therefore I think Twitter will float down to around about the $22 level. Let's look at Bitcoin and the cryptos. Well, Elon Musk came in and his employees, or he claims employees, are big fans of Dogecoin, and it also went up 8% yesterday. So if you're a crypto trader, maybe take a bet. Dogecoin's been completely hammered all the way down like the other cryptos to around about 4 cents a coin. So maybe it's time to get into it just based on the back of Elon Musk, and therefore Dogecoin could be a gamble, a bet, an outside bet that could jump up from there at 4 cents. How wrong can you go? So you might want to put in your $500 or $1,000 worth of money into Dogecoin and see where it goes longer term. As regards Bitcoin, also Bitcoin over the weekend, remember, dropped to 17,700, 17,800, and then has a significant bounce. There's a lot of hedge funds and investment funds are involved in Bitcoin. So there's a lot of manipulation of the price, but the fact that it hit a support level and bounced up could be a very good sign for Bitcoin. Overall, I particularly think that Bitcoin's going to go down to around about 10,000, but I'm a bit of an extremist. And as long as there is going to be tight liquidity within financial markets, then you're probably going to see Bitcoin longer term float down, but that doesn't mean there's not going to be a bouncing around. And who's to say it might not go to 25,000? Just because my opinion is that's going to float down to 10 does not mean it might not hit 25,000. But again, my opinion is, as a market commentator, it's unlikely, but it could happen. So that's on the crypto side. On the FX side, you've still got a lot of pressure of rate rises in the States. I think inflation is going to reach around about 13-14% before we even see any tapering off of inflation. So you could see dollar strength even more going forward, especially dollar yen. I mean, dollar yen is just at all, wow, I think it's 25-year highs. I'm not too sure. But the dollar yen is particularly strong. So it's sell the yen and buy the dollar. Same with the euro dollar. I would be selling the euro and buying the dollar. And also same with pound. I don't think cable's going to go anywhere. In the last MPC meeting, which was the Monetary Policy Committee meeting, there were 9 members of the committee, of which 3 were voting for wanted a 0.5% increase in interest rates, and 6 voted for a 25 basis point increase. So you could have a more significant increase going forward. But I do think cable, that's pound dollar, is on the way down and probably going to go down to about 118 in the near term. On the forex, as far as commodities is concerned, people are always asking me what to do about commodities. Well, again, I think if it's dollar related, and they are dollar or denominated, so as far as nickel, palladium is concerned, I think they're on the way up. As far as gold's concerned, all depends. If it's going to be a crisis, you'll see gold at 2,000. But if it's going to be an economic recession, then gold will float down to around about the 1,800, 1,750 level. That's more or less it. Keep an update on Instagram and on Twitter. You can subscribe. Also pass comments whether you like this or not. This is Mayor Walensky, Driving Markets. Have a good day.